Hey guys, it's Kazi here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the 10th stage for the Vegeta Story Edition Red Zone. So this is going to be like the extra stage. This is where we EX, or EZA the support memory that we get here for, I believe it's Power Beyond Super Saiyans. So we're in the EX part, 10th year is over. Everything's available to us. So yeah, we're using everything. We're using the big dogs. Yeah, we're not going to do the whole no more 10th year we call it cars and like that. We've done all the hard content in the 3 parts of the anniversary is over. On the EX part, we're going to use some big dogs. So highly recommend a team pretty similar to this. Yes, I understand. Time of Vegeta just came out. Yes, I understand. They are very good cards in Gifted Warriors. That's going to be the mission we're taking on today. So run through all the missions, beat it. Gifted Warriors, specifically 5 Gifted Warriors, only 5. So that means you get 1 card that's not Gifted Warriors. We're going to take the 7th year LR EZAs. Honestly, they're probably the best card to take that isn't on Gifted Warriors for this mission. So yeah, just go ahead and let you guys know that. What do you call it? There are Gifted Warriors, 5 of them, 5 GT heroes. Don't even bother trying to do that unless the EZAs for the Kid Goku Super Saiyan and Vegeta have came out from GT. Yeah, don't do it until that shit comes out. That team is ass. And then the final mission is going to be time limit. Should be fairly easy. All of these should be extremely easy. I want to say right away, if you're like, whoa, I don't have all these new units. This is a luxury, what do you call it, event right here. Like all of these missions, they're luxury missions, meaning that you don't just get something to collect. You're EZAing the support memory. That's why they seem a little bit more difficult without like the new units. It's very obvious that all of these stages were obviously scaled to the new units, but this stage specifically I feel like was definitely scaled to the new units, because I'm reading it and I'm like, okay, in actuality it's probably going to be fairly easy if we have the 10th years, but if you don't have the 10th years, it can actually get very risky. Is it possible to do without any of the 10th year units? That includes what do you call it, like the 10th years Dokkan Fest and then the carnivals? Yes, of course, 1000%. But it's just more of a headache. It's just like how we did all of the hard events in the previous in the 10th year anniversary, part 1 through 3. We did everything without the 10th years. It's doable, just a headache. That's literally all it is. So right here, if you don't have Diamond Vegeta, don't take him off right here. You can run this guy for his revive. LRUR, or LRUR. LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Where is? Sorry, we'll put the Diamond Goku back. These guys actually, after a couple supers, they're gonna be fine. Just want to go and say 90%. They're gonna take damage. 1000%. They're gonna take damage. After this guy does a couple supers, they're gonna take damage. You can run that. I really wouldn't recommend Piccolo, honestly. This guy, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. You just need to make sure you get him that 11 key. Don't even bother with like things like Vegeta. This guy will be good. He'll be good. Don't bother with Caulifla. She can't dodge. I think that's gonna be it, really. You can try with this guy. So I don't have him awake. Well, I have him awakened. He's just reversed at the moment. You can try to run him. There is also the Kamehameha, Trunks, and Goten. I would really only recommend running the Trunks if you absolutely have to. Those cards are very old. But yeah, basically your main replacement for the Super Saiyan 3 Dama Vegeta is gonna be this guy. 1000%. That revive is extremely powerful. And I really wouldn't even play around with anybody else. Wouldn't even try this. Really wouldn't try this guy. I mean, if you have to, absolutely have to. I guess he wouldn't be bad in this event. But specifically, what you're looking for if you don't have these guys, this team exactly as I have it, is you need some guys that drop attack. You need some attack lowers. Please. He could be attack lowered. Bring some attack lowers. This is going to be the team we're going to take in for Gifted Warriors, and I'll see you guys when we get into the stage. Alright, let's get it. Alright, it's going to be good. This is the first time I've really gotten to use the 10th years since everything started. I also just got this Vegeta, so he has like no links. We're not even going to mess around. Look at that. Not even going to mess around. Wait, hold up. Are you serious? Brother, I didn't even realize this cocksucker didn't have limit breaking form. So I'm gonna get these. We'll float you off. Yeah, so this. Need to get this guy max key. That'll be enough. That, just like that. Boom, we're gonna be fine. Boom! Get that defense. Okay. So we're going to shit out 3 supers right here. One of our supers, one that's for normal attacks, the other one's gonna be because we took a super attack. Boom, 2 super attacks right here. Run through this real quick. 1.5 billion HP, attack 600k, his base 600k. His supers are 1.3 million. He raises his attack and defense by 80% every single time he supers. Attack 10% with each turn pass, up to 50, and then attack 5% with each super attack performed, up to 50. So, total 100% attack raise in there. He's also going to disable evade, and attacks are guaranteed to hit. That means you can use like the UI GOKU domain to take off his attack. Oh yeah, we're not actually doing damage. You could use the UI GOKU domain to drop his disabling of evasion. But it's a timed domain. You can't have it forever, so that's just important to know. Basically, the name of the game right now is, as you saw prior, we have 2 Vegetos. So, survive 2 Vegeto, use Vegeto, and then profit. That's gonna be it. That's it. That's it. So, got a couple issues right now. As you can see, the rotations. What do we have? We have both of our Vegetos on rotation. And then we have that Vegeta. So, might need to pop an item pretty early. But let's just see what we got going on. To the Franny's 100%. We have 50% right at the start. Yep, okay. So we'll be fine. Yeah, would it seem like this? We shouldn't ever really need to use items. Run this. And this. We'll float off mine, screw it. Oh, and then the reason we could see super attacks in the first slot was because Vegeta foresees super attacks for the first turn when he gets in. What is this gonna do? Yep, already taking damage. Yeah, it's bullshit, boss. That's pretty much all I can say about this boss. I don't think it's extremely fair. But at the same time, like I said, it's a luxury. It's a luxury boss. Are you gonna be able to take this like boss down without the 10th years if you're not worrying about the missions? Of course. It's taking this boss down without the 10th years, worrying about the missions. That is the issue. 1000%. We're gonna be fine after we super attack. That's gonna be a pretty recurring thing, us taking some damage before we actually do super attacks with like any of our cards. That's just how it is. Really the only guy who's gonna be able to hold down that slot 1 very well is gonna be the 7th year LR EZAs. And I'd imagine the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Daima, but as you saw, we have no links. We literally just pulled this guy. He came out 3 hours ago. It's 3 o'clock in the morning as I'm recording this video on the 4th of March. So, he just came out, brothers. Forgive me for not having him fully link leveled right now. I saw the mission and I was like, it's the EX part. Let's no nonsense. Let's just get this done. We're 1000% gonna be able to get it done relatively quick. We have all of the cards. We literally have every card for this event that we need. I wouldn't say this is the best team for the event, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. There's probably only like a couple of cards that aren't the 10th years that are pretty solid. Gotenks being one of them, obviously. This guy right here. And then that Grade A Vegeta too. Let's do... Yeah, I mean, we have to just keep him right here, right? That's kind of the name of the game. Oh, that's such a cool animation. Run this. Can't get 22? Oh, that's terrible. Wow. Can't get maxed with him either. Holy man, we fucked up these orbs something vicious. We should be okay right here. Gonna get a big fat defense when he receives an attack. Ooh, no damage. Gotta love it. 9 milli right there. By the way, that's just 55%. I'm probably gonna get flamed for this build. All he has for his skill orbs are a 5 defense, which I think I'm gonna make that a 7. I think it's worth actually doing it. He's got a 5 defense. Nice, 3 supers. 5 defense, and then he has a 3 defense and a 3 skill defense. What do you call it? For the silver. So he's got the stats. My only issue with this guy is that he really needs those stats. And I mean, with those defensive orders, as you can see, he's holding the line. He's holding the line. This guy he does crazy damage. 1000% he does crazy damage. What I found to be rather easy about this boss, for one, is if you had the 10th years, that's a big one. I'm gonna be saying that for a while, by the way. I have a handful of runs using the 10th years in literally any content. Like it's been kind of sad because I don't really play the game too much. Basically, anytime I sit down to play the game, I record a video. So I'm either recording a video when I'm playing the game, or I'm just link leveling, like just studying and then just on the side just link leveling. I don't ever like really play the game just to play the game. I'm not sitting here testing out like every single new unit that comes out. I do a lot of my tests and my opinions on the units like in missions and difficult content, like if I need them. So like for example, we needed the Int Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku and Vegeta that transform into Majin Vegeta, and then the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the EZAs. We needed those guys to do a mission pretty recently, and I hadn't really ever used them. I'll be honest, I hadn't really ever used them. I wasn't really playing Dokkan during that time, but we needed them for a mission. I saw their kits, the kit looks sweet, and yeah, it worked out. Okay, so this... Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Let's do this. And let's do this because I wanna get that final one for Vegeta. Yeah, let's get that going. That HP back right there. Yeah, Vegeta's not gonna take no damage. 25 mils, pretty dang good. Here we go, baby. And I didn't want to use this active scout. I want to break the Patara. I need the Vegeta damage. 1000% I need that. And then we need to, we're just gonna chain Vegetos. That's really gonna be it. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times at this point, right? Like, how we just chain these Vegetos. I will definitely say that our cards have gotten to the point to where, like, I'm looking at these kits and they're, dare I say, they're not extremely fun. Like, I do enjoy not using, like, the big, baddest cards to complete advance. I think it's more enjoyable. I think a lot of people would agree. But at the same time, it's also just kind of fun to use, like, the new shiny unit. I think there's a good balance between the two. I'm probably going to start playing the game more, just so I can get a more, like, solid opinion on some of these cards. For example, the Super Saiyan 3 Kivichi. This is the first time I'm using them. And if you saw my prior video, my prior video explaining his full details, and then the other video where I was talking about all the EX, the stuff coming in the EX part that we saw. I was a little bit hesitant to say he was a good card. I mean, I'd borderline say I have a fairly negative opinion on him. And a lot of it stems from, well, first of all, I hadn't used him at that point. But another thing too is that what do you call it? I hadn't really put him through like the ringer. I didn't put him in any of the really hard content. That's actually pretty good right there. We didn't have the defensive buff right there, and we took 170. I hadn't put him through the hard content. Hadn't really used him. I wasn't familiar with his game. And then another big thing is that these stats, a lot of these characters, like the 7th years, for example, we didn't know how ridiculous they really were until we saw the stats coming up. Same thing with like LR Namek Goku. Like, his stats are really good. A lot of people are, singing his praise. A lot of people are hating on him. You really just got to use the cards and then just kind of develop your own opinion on him. Let's just see what he does for this. Just more attack. Boom. We'll just do it. Screw it. And then we have the Vegeta right here. How do we want to do this? We probably just want to go ahead and do Vegito, huh? Yeah. Go ahead and do Vegito. So yeah, I heavily recommend you guys try out the units and stuff before you get like a really formulated opinion. It's really impossible to know at this point because the kits are extremely misleading. That's really like my whole point of this whole little spiel that I'm going on. It's like the kits are just ridiculously misleading at this point in the game. Like, you really don't know how powerful a unit is until you just sit down and then just start either A, number crunching, or B, actually run the units and then getting the feel for it. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and float off the Vegito. When he comes back around, he's still going to be Vegito, of course. We get 2 turns of him. But I want to float him off because I want to go ahead and, for one, keep the Diamond Vegito around so we can keep this defense coming. And then 2, I want to keep the 7th tier LRs around as well so we get the transformation. I'm going to go ahead and transform on the next turn. Well, I want to get the full 7 turns, pretty much, for them. Just want to just keep stacking, essentially. Just keep stacking and stacking and stacking. You know, just keep swimming. Keep swimming. Yep, and everything right here is going to Vegito. So we're only going to get possibly only 1 super right here from Vegeta, unfortunately. Here we go. Oh! Oh, and a potential. Let's go. We'll take it. Okay, but that's it. That's the hidden potential right there. Boom. Nice. That's it. We're also going to give a little bit of support to our team with him, so that's another good one. I like seeing that support on supers. It's like Diamond Goku. I like seeing that a lot. It's not going to do anything. Yeah. And here we go, 14 melee. We're just going to keep stacking. We're just going to keep vibing. This is... Okay, so... Runs like this are a little bit more fun because I get to sit back and kind of do like my little spiel and stuff, and then I just have like all the brand new units just do the little thing and stuff. But yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, definitely run these cards, get a formulated opinion and stuff like that. I will say something that I do stand on from what I had said about my criticisms for the Super Saiyan 3 Diamond Vegeta are that a lot of the content that you see on it, unless it specifically says 55%, it's not exactly very helpful for you. I mean, unless you're like a big whale and you're, you know, catching these guys 79%, poor man's rainbow and stuff like that. Like, they just perform drastically different. And then 2, link leveling. Like, I'm a big link level fan. I'm sure a lot of people are, right? It's just the freest way to get stats. Like, it's really just the freest way to get stats. It's link leveling is the freest way to get stats for me. After that, like skill orbs, right? Skill orbs help out a lot as well. But yeah, definitely need to make sure you're looking for 55% showcases, because that's where the real content is for a lot of players. Because most players, this is an easier banner, I would say, to actually pull the Vegeta because it's a green coin, meaning that you only need to spend 1,000 stones, which I know only 1,000, cause that's a lot. It's a lot of money right there, and you know we're all dry because the 10th tier just happened. But it's doable. Trust me, it's definitely doable. 1,000 stones, and you get a guaranteed copy of the Vegeta. It's very, very doable. Everybody's here. Yeah, I mean, this. Are you guys not entertained? Like, this is gonna be ridiculous. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh man, I'm sure you guys have seen this a billion times. Boom, let's get the support. Oh, I love this. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, that's so clean. I only ever really see that for people's videos and stuff. I really don't get to use the Gogeta like at all. Like I said, I rarely play the game if it's not for a video. And then when I am playing, it's exclusively the link level. And then we got this. Oh my god. This is so... Oh man. This is ridiculous. We'll just do... Oh, hold up. We only got 2 orbs. Oh, I'm trolling. Noob play right there. Extremely noob play. Let's run that up. We need to get... Yeah, we want to get last, but we still want to get to the 24 for Gotenks so we can do the crit. Very, very noobish play right there. I needed to get more rainbow orbs for him. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna be cooking. Does suck that I floated off our Vegito, but it's fine. We'll see him paired up with this Vegito and then this Gogeta, and that turn's gonna look... Oh, man. Oh, that turn's gonna look good. It's gonna look real good. Cook, brother, cook. Come on now. Woo! But yeah, those link levels, they definitely do help out a lot. Skill orbs definitely help out a lot. I don't think I have issues with really any other cards that are coming out. I mean, the GT Heroes, Kid Goku and Vegeta, they seem pretty solid from what I'm seeing, but that's another unit to where, like, I'm not going to sit here and crunch out all the damn numbers. I'm not going to run probability to see, oh, exactly how probable is it to get 6 to 8, you know, orbs a turn and stuff. But I'm not doing that shit. Nobody's doing that. What do you call it? The number crunch is extremely easy to do though because we have calculators and stuff. But no, I'm not running probability to see like how many orbs on average they're getting a turn. I'm not doing that shit. So we're just gonna have to use them. Like it always goes back to one thing is use them, right? Use them. It's gonna be the big thing is to just use them. And for people who can't use them, watch 55% showcases. I'm probably not gonna be doing any 55% showcases ever. I don't really see the point of doing it because there are other guys that do it way better than I could ever even think about doing it. So like, yeah, go watch them. A buddy of mine, Dami, I did a collab with them a couple months back. I think it was a little bit after the 9th year anniversary for Global. You can still find it in my comments page. You can see the link to the video. You can his link's right there. Go watch him. He does 55% showcases all the time. His are really good. Go watch him. Yeah, you want a small YouTuber who does 55% showcases like the right way, go watch Dami for sure. But if you want like big YouTubers who do it, Truth always does it, Tirami always does it, like Mass Ningen does it. Mass Ningen's like a medium-sized Dokkan tuber, go support him. He does it very well as well. And yeah, like the Mass Ningen would probably be what you want to see, because I mean the Truth and Tirami obviously they're gonna see at 55 and 100%. Mass Ningen, he's pretty much only has 55% units when they come out. I think he only chases one card at this point. So yeah, go check him out. Perfect showcaser right there. Perfect showcaser right there. He's not gonna lie to you or nothing like that. He's just gonna run the card as it is and he's gonna give you his opinion on it. So at this point, it's GG. We have Lenuke. Boom. Lenuke. Okay, so this is gonna look a little funny. You don't have a whole lot of stats this turn. Do we just keep him right here? Honestly, if we die, fuck it, right? Yeah, fuck it. If we die, fuck it. 1, 2, yeah, we'll just do it like that. Yeah, I want to see. Because the cocksucker's fully built up. He's done every single super attack he can do. And this is a really weak turn for Vegeta too. Because we only had 2 supers on the last turn. So let's see what he can do. Let's see what this cocksucker can do this. 400, okay. That's expected. Okay, now that we're doing our super attacks, he's not going to do anything. We hit a normal, we hit a super attack. Now we're actually going to get our multiplicative turn stats and stuff like that, and then our stats. I just want to say that's not a fair representation of a 55% Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta at all, because last turn, like I said, we only got 2 supers. Because we did the Vegeta turn, so it fucked him, because he wasn't able to get his guaranteed additional super for just getting slapped. And then 2, he would have took a super attack as well, so that would have been another guaranteed super. So like, I would say right here is probably a more fair, like, yeah, he's not taking damage. If you play with this Vegeta, this Diamond Vegeta correctly, he's not taking damage in this event at all. It's just unfortunate that with that Vegeta, he kind of like ruined all the mojo that the Vegeta was creating. Because Vegeta was, I'd say on average, since he's in the first slot, he's normally getting super. Cocksucker just does a lot of supers. He was averaging like 3 super attacks a turn. Stacking, you know, supporting the squad and shit like that. Like, he was averaging a lot. So I just want to say right there that 400k he took, that's not a fair representation of him at all. At all. Like, he tanks that way better if, I don't want to say if we played correctly last time, but if it just was a slightly different situation than last time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we want to use the Vegeta to get the damage down. That's all it is. Boom. Nice, he's got his multi-turn right there. Yeah, here we have this. On this up. There's the friend that we floated off. As you can see, 1.3 mil, we're vibing. Like, this. 2 rainbows. And we'll just get the same type words for some HP back. Nothing. This is gonna be it right there. Oh man, yeah. Very fun run. Easy no item. We have all the best units, so how it is. But yeah, that was not a fair representation of that Diamond Vegeta, and he really surprised me. This guy does a lot of damage, though. He does a lot of damage. Like I said, for one, he just has the longer that the event goes on, the stronger he gets, and then two, those 80% attack raises are no joke. You really are gonna need some attack droppers if you don't want to fight this guy at full potential. This guy's gonna be easily chopped up by some people who can lower some attacks. I need to get in the lab and I need to see like who's good that drops attack. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of them off the top of my head at the moment. But yeah, that's gonna be a really big thing. Is attack droppers. 1000%. We're gonna need those attack droppers, and then boom, we get good. Oh, I'm so happy to use them. I never get to see this guy. Do your thing, Gogeta. Do your thing, brother. Boom, that's it right there. Alright, boys, that's gonna be it right there. We're just gonna go ahead and move on through. But yeah, very good team. I was pleasantly surprised with how Diamond Vegeta's performing. I would say he's performing a bit better than I thought he was. Like I said, in that last, I was fully prepared to die. I was 1000% prepared to die for the culture. He only had 2 of his supers. That means that he was missing out on 2 multiplicative, because he gets, when he supers, he has multiple turns. Oh, we can't pull him right here. He has multiple turns of attacking defense raising. He has 3 turns. So by us doing the Vegito active that turn prior, it fucked up all of his like chaining of all of his stats that he was accumulating over that time. If you use the guy correctly, you're going to be consistently shitting out 3 super attacks. I mean 2 at the least. That's if you're unlucky, but I mean pretty often 3 super attacks. Especially in an event like this where the cocksucker is throwing 2 supers pretty much every single turn, performing 10 actions too, like with no cooldowns in between supers. This guy, he's good. Vegeta's definitely good. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Sorry I went on a couple rambles and tangents on here. Took a little bit longer to take this guy out. Like I said, 1.5 billion HP, so we were there for a second. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you all later.